it's Diana from Wrap Your Baby. I'm excited to be here with you today for another 5-minute wrap tip brought to you by World Breastfeeding Week 2022. So this is going to be another one about how to nurse in your wrap for those of you who are breastfeeding. As I mentioned yesterday, you can also bottle feed in all the same positions. So these are feeding positions. I have my baby in a traditional sling carry. So this is pretty much the simplest carry you can do. It's used in cultures around the world. The piece of fabric, in my case, a woven wrap, is just going over my shoulder, across my back, and let's see, actually I should turn this way, over my shoulder, across my back, under my arm, and then I have tied a slip knot. You'll recognize this carry because it looks like a ring sling. In actual fact, a ring sling looks like this carry because ring slings were developed, I think, in the 80s to sort of emulate this sort of a carry that's been done around the world for a long time. It's obviously simple and intuitive. When you have a slip knot, it's also very easy to adjust. So that's what I'm going to do now is loosen it so I can lower my baby down to a nursing height. So since I have a slip knot, I can just slide the knot down this tail coming from my shoulder, and that gives me all the slack in the carry. I'm going to hold on to my baby, let my baby sink down to breast height. So in this carry, you can still nurse upright like I showed in the front wrap cross carry yesterday. I can latch my baby on here or here. So that works really well. You can then just keep a hand on your baby for the extra support you need to keep them latched on. You can also do some adjusting in the new position. For example, I've got all this slack in the top rail, so holding my baby so that they stay gently, so they stay latched on and I'm not interrupting. I can move that slack under my arm, so it's pinched behind my arm. That's the purple rail coming up over my back. So I grab the top rail up at my shoulder and pull that slack forward. Okay, now if you need to, you can bite it while you get your hands situated to pull it down here. So this slack will pull right here, but I need a hand to hold on to the knot while I pull it through because I need something to pull against or nothing will happen. So that's why I'm going to bite it. And then I can pull it through. Biting it basically just keeps the slack up on my shoulder so it doesn't instantly work its way back down towards your baby, and then it's not up there for you to pull through the knot. So I hope that makes sense. I also want to just show you that you can easily turn this carry into a cradle carry if that works better for you and your baby's positioning in order to get latched on and happy. So, well, first let me say, when baby is done nursing, go ahead and lift your baby. Just put a hand on their baby's bottom, keep a hand up here, and lift your baby up high onto your chest. And then I'm going to just pull this whole tail down, or you can think of it as sliding the knot up, either way, so that it tightens back up, holding your baby back high and tight on your chest, which is the safest position. So there you go. All right, now let me go ahead and loosen again. I'm going to loosen it a little more for the cradle position. And once I've got it loose, I'm sort of holding my baby now. I'm going to grab my baby's legs and sweep them to the side like this. So I've swept my baby here into a cradle position. If my baby's still too high, I can loosen this some more. Whatever I need to do to adjust my baby into a position where they can nurse, where we fit together, best way, get latched on. Again, I can just keep a hand here in order to give all the support my baby needs and the head support, especially since my baby is in the cradle position, so their head is going to sort of be hanging off. But I can also tighten this if I want to. So if I'm giving my baby enough support, I don't have to really worry about tightening the wrap perfectly in the new position because I'm just sort of using it as an assist. This allows me to have one hand free and I am up on my legs, not stuck on the couch. I can walk around, do whatever I need to do. Okay, so to go ahead and adjust it in this position, you're going to bring all the slack in the top rail away from the knot across baby. I'm holding baby's head to help keep baby latched on while I do my finicky adjusting, because if baby comes unlatched, baby will get upset and cry and you'll have to stop and latch again, which is fine. Just do that and then go ahead with it. Okay, so that purple, I pulled it this way, I pulled it under my arm and sort of put my arm now holding baby again, and that pinches the slack behind my arm so I can grab it up here. And now the slack's in the front. Make sure my baby's still latched and happy. And I'm going to hold this in my teeth. And pull it through. All right. So that is nursing in a cradle position. Again, when baby's done, I'm going to want to straighten my baby and tighten her back up. But first, let me show you that yes, you can nurse in the other direction, meaning with baby's head towards the knot as well. So if baby is done on this side and wants to switch sides, which, by the way, in the summertime, it's really good to let your baby switch sides as much as they want to. What they're doing, clever little things that they are, is they are getting... Okay, I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. I got a call on one of the phones. Hopefully the video will keep recording properly after I dismissed that. Okay, so where was I? Oh, it's good to let baby switch sides, especially in hot weather. When they are switching sides a lot, what they are doing is they are getting more of the watery foremilk. Foremilk is the milk that comes out of your breast at the beginning of a nursing session, which is followed at the end by the hind milk, which is fattier content. And both are important, which is why your body makes it that way. But when they need to stay extra hydrated in hot weather, they'll want more of the watery foremilk. So they'll switch sides often, and you should let them because they are doing exactly how nature designed them to stay hydrated. Okay, so baby's ready to switch sides. I will lift baby straight. Now remember, I have loosened this, so this isn't really very supportive of my baby, so I'm keeping my arms on my baby. And I'm going to sweep baby's legs now to the other side. I'm going to loosen this a little bit more. And just think of this baby, almost think of them as not in a wrap. You can position them as you need to, just as if you're sitting on the couch nursing. And then once you've got them there, you can latch on and snug up the wrap however you need to. So now I'm supporting my baby with this arm so I can pinch that slack in the top rail behind my arm, pull it up here, and through. Same as before. Do the same over here. Make sure baby's legs are held up well. I can pull that slack around and then up to here. Okay. And then I've got sort of a big bunch of it, this whole bottom half I'm trying to tighten, which doesn't work well to hold in my teeth. So I'm going to try to sort of support my baby's body so that the slack, when I let go at my shoulder, isn't pulled right back to the front immediately. So I hold the weight up a little. And I'm also trying to find that bunch down here in the sliding tail coming straight down through the knot from my shoulder before I let go of this so I can quickly grab it and pull it through. And then you can strand by strand tighten. You see the middle ones didn't get pulled, but I can look down here for that color and custom tighten the section that needs tightening so that you get a nice supportive fit how you have your baby on your breast. If need be, go ahead and hold your baby's head in place to keep her latched on. If need be, use two hands. You can reach one hand under here to hold your breast up, one hand here to position and support baby's head. So however you need to do it. Because we have the knot tied at the shoulder, we have these tails, which you can use as a cover by laying them on top of your breasts. If your breasts have come out the top of your shirt and you want to cover up some, you can do that. Just note that we do not want to cover baby's face, and I do not want to obstruct air getting to my baby. So I definitely prefer not to use it as a cover. I prefer not using a nursing cover that covers baby for that reason. I want there to be plenty of airflow, and I want to be able to see my baby's face. So if you lay this on top of your breasts and you can still look down and see your baby, you're doing good. So you have that option. All right, I was doing this with a size 3 wrap, this traditional sling carry. I have very long tails. I could definitely do this with a size 2 wrap. I could do it with a size 1 wrap, but frankly, I don't know where to get a size 1 wrap. That's not common. But you can do this with quite a short wrap. It's just looping around your body and your baby one time. So most people can do it with a size 2. So my base size is 5. So this wrap is 2 sizes smaller than my base size. I wouldn't want to do it with a wrap any longer than this one. This is about as long as I can get away with. The tails are not dragging, but they're quite long. So try it with a wrap that is 2 sizes smaller than your base size, or 3 sizes smaller than your base size, or 4 sizes smaller than your base size. You might even be able to do it with a wrap that's 5 sizes smaller than your base size. You can give it a try. You do need enough tail that you can pull that knot down to loosen baby to the nursing position. So try the different sizes you have, see which one works best. When baby is done nursing, 1, remember to relatch your clothes or bra, whatever you need to do so you're dressed again. Then I'm simply going to position baby upright, high on my chest, support baby with my arm on this side so that I can slide that knot up, and you can do any more finessing you need to. I'm pulling the bottom slack that's under my baby's knees and getting it all tightened up again in this new position, or this original position rather, so that my baby is safe, high, tight, ergonomic, comfortable, and now fed. So I hope that is very helpful. Let me know if you nurse in your wrap, or if you're going to try now. Let me know if you like this carry for it. If you try it, Instagram, use hashtag #WrapWithDiana when you try anything you see in one of my videos, or any wrapping pictures. I would love to see. Facebook, you can always post them in the comments, or everyone should join my free wrapping Facebook group, Wrap Club, where you can post any picture you want. You can get feedback, support, or accolades from the group. You can have conversations with other wrappers about whatever you want. Okay, so thank you for being here. Happy World Breastfeeding Week. As I said, these same positions work really well for bottle feeding. So if I want to sweep my baby into a cradle position, this will work really well for bottle feeding. Also has lots of benefits to be wrapped up close. If you tailor what the two of you are wearing, you can have the skin-to-skin contact while you're bottle feeding. And of course, you have the closeness. You're smelling each other. Baby's hearing your heartbeat. You're seeing each other's faces. So many benefits. So I recommend it. Okay, good. Until the next one, happy wrapping.